Hey guys, what is up? My name is Tiffany Jetter. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome if you are brand new. If you are brand new, please make sure and hit that subscribe button before we get started, and hit the like button. I do day in the life videos, cleaning, decorating, what else? Get ready with me. I'm a mixed bag here, and I hope you enjoy it. And thank you so much for being here. So, and I'm also want to apologize. I know this video is not the best lighting and stuff, and I just don't want to use my ring light right now because I don't think it's going to bring out some negative things, and I don't want to show those. So please excuse me for not using a ring light. I hope you can see me just fine. Anyway, so you guys, I had this idea for this video actually a couple of nights ago when I was suffering from insomnia, and I just couldn't fall asleep. So, and I was just kind of thinking of my closet and like my shoes. I know this is crazy, things you think about at 3 a.m. And I was thinking about like the clothes that mean a lot to me, and like, you know, shoes. And if you're anything like me, you attach sentimental value to things. Maybe you remember something you wore to a party, or you wore something that at an important event in your life happened, and so that piece of clothing or that pair of shoes became pretty important because something big happened when you were wearing those. And that's how clothes get their meaning. Or maybe someone you love gave you an article of clothing or a pair of shoes, and you don't want to throw those shoes away because it means a lot to you. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So I have a couple of pairs of shoes that have some stories to them. I also have some articles of clothing that I'll show you too. And I just think it's neat if you think about it, because we all have pieces that either remind us of someone or something big happened in our life because when we were wearing these things. And it just made me think, like, these are neat little stories, you know, it really is. I would love to know what y'all's, some of y'all's pieces are of clothing that hold sentimental value. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started, and I hope you enjoy this video. Make sure to hit the like button. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get into it, and I'm gonna start with the story about these black heels I have right here. I don't know if you can see them. So they're black, they're strappy. I'm not good with math, but about 2 or 3 inches, maybe 4 inches. They got a big heel on them. I am only 5'1", so pick these out. So the story about these shoes and why I got them. So for those of you that know or don't know, I met my husband online. We were about to meet in person. He was coming here for the very first time. I knew he was tall. He looked extremely tall. Like, I thought he was 7 foot tall. Like, I don't know, in pictures. And his legs just, like, go on for days. And I'm a shorty over here. So what I did, and I didn't want to be, like, real short. I mean, you can't help your shortness, but heels can help. And I was like, so it was the day before he was supposed to come. I went into the Rainbow store, and I was looking for some heels to wear so that way when I met him at the airport, I looked like I was a little taller, and it wouldn't be so weird when we hugged and kissed, or, you know, whatever. And so I found these, and I'll give you a close-up. So by the way, I have no practice in heels. I'm not good at wearing heels, especially a heel that's this high. It's pretty high for me. Yes, so I wore these when I was meeting him. I was waiting for him at the airport, and I almost literally, like, it's real slippery on this side. Very, very slippery. I almost fell on my butt. I kid you not, 2 or 3 times, just walking around waiting for him. And I was so nervous. I was pacing, and I was waiting for him for a long time. He was the last person off the plane, and I was waiting and waiting, and I was pacing the airport floors with these shoes. And like I said, I literally almost slipped. I slipped a few times, but I didn't fall. I caught myself. And just look, this is a size 8.5. which seems crazy to me because I don't know, they're big. So anyway, I met him in these shoes, and I just held on to them for a while, and I don't think I used them, even though they look like they're really worn and stuff. I don't really remember him wearing them besides meeting my husband. So we did meet, and I was wearing these. And I wore them for a little bit, but as the day went on, it was so hard. I couldn't walk fast and keep up with him. And I remember we were going to go to Walmart, and I was just like, you know what? Oh well. So I just ended up getting in my flats. I had some flats, and I was like, and I remember the first day I met, we were walking around Walmart, and I felt so awkward because he was so tall and I was so short. But now it's like it's old. It's like nothing. Like I'm used to it. Like, oh well. So that is the story behind why I got these shoes, and I really haven't worn them since. Now, these little boots right here, they don't really have that much of a story, except for the fact that they're very, very comfortable. I got these from the Goodwill in 2019, and I was going on a trip to Delaware. They're kind of a little worn. They look kind of like an old-fashioned look, but I kid you not, they're so comfortable, you guys. I just slip them on. Kind of got like a little Orphan Annie kind of look to them. But they are just so, I mean, they're kind of beat up, but I don't want to get rid of them. They're so freaking comfortable. Okay. Now, these shoes is from Walmart. These little boots I love. You want an instant confident booster, wear some of these. And they're like little brown boots. They may look familiar to you because they've been in some pictures and Penelope's worn them. Let's see what size it is. It is a size 8. So yeah, these are Time and True boots from Walmart. And they're not as comfortable as the Goodwill boots. But I'm going to post a picture here. I was out like 2 weeks ago. I had to just go downtown and take care of some business and do some business type stuff. I had some makeup on. I dressed up, not like wearing a dress, but I actually like put on regular clothes instead of leggings and pajamas. I put on makeup. I wore my glasses. But I'm telling you, an instant, I felt so confident that day, which doesn't happen that much. But I just felt like I was so put together that day. And I just want to advise you, you want an instant confident booster. Wear something with a little bit of heel, not crazy like this much heel, although this heel looks better. This one was really hard to walk in, but I had to walk into the courthouse and just do different things downtown. I had my purse, I had my jacket on, had my glasses on, my makeup was all done, and I had these little brown boots, and it gave me some height. And, you know, when you are walking around in shoes like this, you can't slouch and stuff like that. It instantly, like, lifts you up. So it was just, like, an instant confident booster. I was just, like, I was a woman in charge, and I knew where I was going and what I was doing. And I just, like, I felt confident. I felt like I could kick butt. So, yeah, a little bit of heel is always good. But these almost fell on my butt meeting my husband, but it's kind of funny. Okay, now I'm going to share with you some clothes that have a lot of sentimental value to me. Okay, the first piece of clothing that really has sentimental value to me is this right here. And it is just like a long sleeve sweater, and it has like this little sheer top, and it's connected to it. They're just connected, and it just kind of goes down. And so I'll give you an up close of the fabric. So this was my mom's, and it means a lot to me because obviously I witnessed her wearing it a lot, so it does make me feel close to my mom. So this actual sweater, it has some good and bad memory to it. I actually wore this when I had to meet the preacher to talk about her funeral and kind of discuss and plan how it was going to go. And I remember I wore this. And I remember being in the car and I felt so weak before I went into the church. And I was like, I don't know, can I do this? Can I really go and talk and prepare with this preacher about how we're going to plan out the funeral and what we're going to talk about and stuff like that. And then I just remember asking my mom in the car, please, Mom, give me some strength to get through this. And I was wearing this sweater. So even though this sweater kind of does have a little bit of a sad memory to it, mostly it does have good memory because I just remember my mom wearing this. And plus, I think she had good taste, and I think that this is really cute. So, yes. Okay, one of my favorite dresses I have, and yes, this was actually my mom's too. She had bought it from Target, and she kind of had like a younger taste, but she never wore it, and it is this overall denim shirt. Just not a shirt, it's a dress. Overall denim dress, and I freaking love it. It is the brand Wild Fable, and I just really love it. So the other thing that has a lot of memory to me too is very sentimental that's in my closet. This is actually my wedding dress, y'all. No, it's not your typical white wedding dress. I do wish I could have been in a white dress walking in the church towards my husband. That was my dream growing up, but you know, life turns out differently than how you plan. It doesn't mean I can't have a wedding one day where I'm wearing white, but this is actually what I wore. We decided on it was very last minute to get married. We didn't have much money, and just to get married in the, what do you call it, the courthouse. And so this is my dress. It's very blingy. It's very pretty. Love the burgundy. And it has like a sheer part down here, like see-through. And y'all, believe it or not, I got this dress from Ross. And only a few days before I was supposed to get married, it was 20 bucks at Ross. And it was just one of those things. If I can, I'll post a picture of me and my husband. It was just one of those things where I put it on and I was like, this is it. And I did kind of tear up. I was like, yep, this is it. So that is a close-up. Once again, I'm sorry about the lighting. And one other thing that's very sentimental to me that I don't see myself giving away is this beautiful red dress. And it's like this. It's very pretty. It has this. And it has a blingy. You see how blingy this pin is right here. So my mom actually wore this like 2 weeks before she passed away. She was getting ready for the church Christmas party. And she wanted me to take her picture. Now, if you know my mom didn't like her picture being made, but this particular time she was very happy and she wanted her picture to be made. And then after she had passed away, because she passed away December 19th, we went to a Christmas Eve service, and I wore this red dress that she had just worn like 2 weeks earlier. So, very, very beautiful dress, and it has a lot of memory. And so I am noticing that with most of the stuff that I am showing you, it all kind of ties back to my mom, except for the black heels that I met my husband in and the little brown boots. But most of this stuff ties back into my mom, and it's just very sentimental to me. I know many of you probably are like me, and I don't know, maybe you were wearing a dress and your husband proposed to you in that dress. I forgot what dress I was wearing when my husband proposed. He proposed at Olive Garden. But, you know, there's just certain, or when you graduated high school or college, or, you know, there's some pieces of clothing that are so special and you don't want to let them go because they hold such a sweet memory. And I just wanted to share what I had. Let me know, is there something in your closet that you just like, you never want to let go because it's from a loved one, or just something wonderful happened when you were wearing it, or it's a lucky shirt. I would really want to know. I think that's pretty cool. So let me know. Make sure to give this video a like. I hope you enjoyed it. This is kind of a different video, but I just thought I would share what was sentimental to me. And I may be doing a video like this again in the near future. Bye, guys.